Let me paint a picture for you. You sit down with the best of intentions. Your laptop's open, there's a to-do list right next to you, and probably a cup of coffee in hand. But instead of starting the task in front of you, your brain lights up with everything. The emails you'd never replied to, the dishes in the sink, the health goals that you've been ignoring, the thing that you told yourself you'd finally finish this week, that one friend you still haven't texted back. And somehow, all of it lands on you at once, just at the moment that you're ready to actually make some progress. You feel frozen, heavy, frustrated with yourself, and the self-doubt spiral creeps in. Why can't I just do the thing? What's wrong with me? And maybe I'm just lazy. If you've ever spiraled into that headspace, I want to stop you right there. This video isn't going to tell you to hustle harder or just push through all of those thoughts. Because what you're experiencing isn't laziness, and it's not some kind of conscious choice that you're making. It's overwhelm. And there's a real reason that it's happening, and that's what I want to untangle today. Look, overwhelm isn't a character flaw. It's not a sign that you're undisciplined. It's your nervous system doing exactly what it was built to do. It's scanning for anything that feels urgent, risky, like a threat to yourself, and then it's preparing you to respond to that threat. But here's the issue. Your brain doesn't know how to rank those things. It sees respond to that text and rebuild your entire life from the ground up on the same playing field. So instead of choosing one thing to act on, it lights up everything, and the response to that is to freeze. So you're not malfunctioning. You're carrying too much without the structure to prioritize your focus. So let's start with the fact that your brain has everything bundled together. When you're overwhelmed, tasks stop feeling separate. They become one heavy, unmanageable blob of pressure and expectations. Instead of do the laundry, you're hearing fix your life. Instead of write the email, it becomes you need to be more punctual and reliable. And so that emotional bundling is what makes all these tasks feel impossible and much bigger than they really are. On top of that, you don't know where the emotional pressure is coming from. And that's in our nature and our societal conditioning to try to push through without identifying what's going on underneath. Is it a fear of disappointing someone? Is it perfectionism or shame? Overwhelm is a signal, not some kind of cause. It's just smoke. And if you can't find the spark that's causing it, you're never gonna see clearly. Another part is that you haven't been taught to feel safe inside of action. And that's because most people assume that that's the baseline, that everyone feels safe enough to act. But if you struggle with executive dysfunction from neurodivergence or trauma or whichever, then it's not the baseline. If your body learned that effort equals judgment or failure or punishment, then even thinking about the task is gonna feel unsafe. So that's where that nervous system resistance comes in. You're not avoiding the task, you're avoiding the experience that the task represents. And so it leads to you trying to act without clarity. When we don't know what the first step is or what the task entails, then we're gonna get stuck in that fog. Your brain can't make a path, so it stalls. But clarity doesn't come from overthinking as much as you think it will. It's not gonna placate you. Rather, clarity comes from gentle exploration. A 5-minute brain dump or a messy journal entry. A question like, what do I know and what do I not know yet? And lastly, you're stuck in outcome-based thinking. When everything you do is based on what it can produce instead of what it can build, then you're constantly gonna feel like you're falling short. Instead of asking, did I do it all? Ask, did I move the needle at all? One message, one breath, one drawer. That's where momentum lives, not in hours of perfect movement, but moments of aligned focus. The bottom line is this: overwhelm doesn't mean you're lazy, and overwhelm doesn't mean you don't care. It means you're carrying more than you know how to process. And that's something we can support. Once you know what's going on, then you can actually choose the right medicine for it. Inside my program, we don't just teach productivity hacks. We work at the emotional and neurological level to start rebuilding trust in yourself, one choice at a time. If you're ready for a new way forward and you want real support that honors your energy, your patterns, and your growth, then book a free discovery call below. There's no pressure, just a conversation to see where you're at and to see if this kind of support is a good fit for you. The link is below. I'd be honored to connect with you. And as always, stay in this corner of the internet as long as you need.